So over the last 24 hours, there have been some things that have changed for Shiba Inu in the broader crypto market. And this is starting to get really exciting. People need to, in fact, be aware of this. Now, first and foremost, if you guys missed my ADA video from earlier today, I definitely recommend checking it out. What we discussed was institutional money. And I know institutional money isn't always exciting for everyone, but know that every single day we have dealt with some dumping. There has been institutional money from Grayscale being dumped on our heads. And yesterday was the first day that in fact changed. And we saw a $63 million inflow. So this is the first time this has ever happened. The market is loving this. We're seeing excitement throughout the space. And because of that, Shiba Inu and many assets are going on these nice runs, these nice explosions. It's kind of that reinvigoration of, or reemergence of excitement in the space. That's very cool. So because of that, Shib has done a couple things here. First and foremost, on the 4-hour, we flipped from bearish momentum to neutral momentum. That's a big shift. We've had to do that many times before actually getting back to this point of bullishness. If you look all the way back here, you guys can see that flip from bearish to neutral before we did in fact go bullish. So that's very exciting. Now, secondly, Shiba Inu is in fact breaking out. This emergence that we have from our trend here is at a higher rate than what we saw back here. So Shiba Inu is showing more strength breaking through our trend line. We're up about 6% or 6.5% right now through that trend. Back here was about 5%, so little strength there. Now, what we've also seen change here is that there is this DCA out that has flashed on Shiba Inu. So a lot of times that tends to indicate an overextension. It doesn't mean the top or anything like that. It can mean it, sure, right? It can mean pullbacks ahead here. But I want to show people something. Obviously, if you use my indicator, there's been some great opportunities to DCA here. For example, you guys can see even at the bottom of this most recent dip, there were chances to add. Again, if you guys want to check out my indicator, links in the description below. But what I want to show you is the last time it was showing, or when it first started showing this DCA out opportunity, right, it was back here. When we started pumping, it showed DCA out, and you guys can see what followed that, okay? But during that time, we did go through a pullback. So what Shiba Inu is doing right now is it's approaching basically this box. And what we're going to be trying to contend with is 4028 through 4026, all right? So the question then lies, what does Shiba Inu do when it gets into this box? You guys can see that this 4028 has been a strong level of resistance right here, little resistance at 4026. So now does Shib hit this and kind of try to climb and make this this ascending triangle like we did back here before we had our breakdown, or do we just kind of pop through there, right? That's the question. That's what everybody has on their mind is, where does Shib stop from here? Again, this DCA out is flashing on and off, it looks like, but right now it's just a question of overall strength in the market. Does retail have this enough inflow in its bag to keep pushing the prices up? Are we going to see enough people flowing in now to get past some of these levels? And frankly, I don't know, guys, right? We saw retail enter the space early back in, late February, early March, and it's never done that before. But retail may be ready to re-enter now again. Maybe we go sideways for a short bit once we get this little bit of excitement. We just have to be patient and wait and let these things play out. Sometimes post-halving, it's months before we really get going. But I will say this, now with institutional buying doing what it's doing, or institutional money doing what it's doing, with retail, all this money positioned and ready to flow in, earlier optics and what we typically deal with, these are all signs that this may be a compounding theme. We may, in fact, continue to climb from here. So I just wanted to share it with everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know where you think Shib is going to head from here. But have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.